Alright, welcome to the progress update video on the Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, or now known as the Fallout 4 Capital Wasteland Project. I'm going to be running you through the last year of development because I've never made a video on this mod because I haven't really been uploading. But now that I'm back, I wanted to make a big long video going through the development, seeing the progress on the Fallout 4 Capital Wasteland Project. This is something that I'm super excited for. Heck, it may not ever be released, but I truly believe in the mod authors behind it. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Let's go ahead and read the frequently asked questions. And of course, the first one is there a release date on this mod? And the answer is no. This is a side project which allows for members to improve their skills. Next question is, how faithful will this be to the original? The answer is the world is based on the original with improvements to bring it to Fallout 4 standards and slight edits to make it fit with the new style. Now, I'm not quite sure what they mean by that, but will they have the Fallout 3 story in the game? I guess we'll have to find out for more information on that. So with the frequently asked questions out of the way, let's move on to the progress. So we're gonna start back all the way August 26th last year, almost a full year ago, which is just absolutely insane to think about because I remember following this mod from almost the exact beginning, and I don't remember it being that long. So we got a few pictures of Megaton. We got the Megaton gate during the day, we got the Megaton gate at night, we got the Megaton gate, and then we've got the Megaton player home, the creation kit views, then we've got the Vault 101 cave, and that looks way more atmospheric and realistic than in Fallout 3. We've got the Vault exit, we've got the Vault Hill, which all seems very accurate. And then we've got Springvale, which is just absolutely awesome. It's just so amazing to see all this stuff recreated inside of the Fallout 4 engine, just to see how dramatically different everything is. It really shows the improvement of graphics from Fallout 3 to Fallout 4. Yeah, sure, it doesn't meet the graphics of Witcher 3, but they have come a long way with the creation engine. And it's just absolutely awesome to see what it looks like remade. And then we got another update on November 23rd saying welcome home 1, and it shows the lone wanderer stepping out and seeing the landscape. Now obviously this was a very early build, so this is not what it looks like anymore. Keep that in mind. This is from November 23rd, which is just absolutely insane to think about. This was last year. Moving on to January 22nd, this is coming into 2017, and this was Return to DC ? And this is the front of Megaton with the Lone Wanderer running towards it, with the Protectron outside, with the sniper up top, and with the traveling merchants. It just brings back such amazing memories of playing Fallout 3 for the first time. And then moving on to February 5th, we got Fallout 3 DC intro and Fallout 4, and this shows you the dramatic amount of work that had already been done on DC. We've got the Washington Monument, we've got a ton of buildings, a bunch of trash and rebar and everything placed all over the place. Just absolutely insane amount of work in just the span of a few months. It was already making really good progress at this point. Moving on to February 15th, I'll be damned, another newcomer. Work in progress, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 mod. This is where the mod started gaining traction, both on YouTube, Reddit, started getting posted everywhere. Now moving on to February 21st, Citadel Courtyard in Fallout 4. Now this is a little bit of a blurry image, so you don't really get to see much here, and it's also at night, but it does show you that they have the Citadel Courtyard complete. And then we got a massive update, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 project update on April 10th. Progress has been slow in the last few weeks, but we still have some great stuff to show. Something to take into account, this project may never release and is a work in progress. Now that that's out of the way, I'd like to welcome two people who have decided to help me in this endeavor, Wonderside and Talented. Both great guys and talented people. Dogtooth CG is still working hard to create assets, and Unoctium has made some great progress with some of the early game quests. Here is my first implementation of the Dunwich building. And as you can see, the building inside the Fallout 4 engine just makes it look so much nicer and so much more realistic. You don't realize just how dramatically Fallout 3 graphics to Fallout 4's graphics are until you actually recreate Fallout 3's world space. So anyways, continuing on, Naf had to say, along with this, I have started working with other talented modders, including Wonderside, the creator of Brotherhood Redacted. And then we get hit with the first implementation of 10 Penny Tower. Just going over all this is making me want to do like a Fallout 3 modded playthrough just to experience the game again here in 2017. And then we've got Wonderside, who is also working on some classic style Raider art. And these definitely look like they fit in and look like something that would have actually been in Fallout 3. These graffitis look absolutely awesome. And then we've got the Springvale School interior. I'm gonna be honest, don't have much experience with the Springvale School because a lot of my hours that I put into Fallout 3 was back when this game absolutely terrified me. This was the most scary game I had ever played, at least at that age, because I was only like, I believe 11 or 12 when I was playing Fallout 3 for the first time. I started playing it back in 2008. I'm just literally turning 20 in the next month, and definitely the first ever scary game that I had played. I mean, I had watched other people play scary games, but I'd never played anything like this before, and it was also my first real big open world game. So, yeah, definitely a lot of memories in this one. And then we have a brand spanking new classic Nuka-Cola machine by Talented. This looks absolutely amazing. And then we've got a heavy work in progress R91, also by Talented. The textures are a work in progress. Everything is a work in progress, so this is not the final design. These are work in progress textures, meshes, and everything. And I'm pretty sure this has actually come a long way since. And I believe we have some of those screenshots here that we'll be going over later. And then we've got more great news. Dogtooth CG's Enclave Officer Armor will be included. So I believe this was a mod made for Fallout 4, but it's being used inside of this project. And then finally, we have a really early work in progress of another iconic location. I'm not sure if you can tell what this one is. I'll let you guess there for a second. Galaxy News Radio, maybe, I don't know. Moving on, we've got April 19th, just a very simple landscape picture that says prepare for the future. And then moving on, we've got Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland Project update. This is where they created a name and everything for it. Welcome to the second project update. This time we have more new team members, more new assets, and even more level design, but also some bad news. Joining the team this week, we have Christy and Marth Crowley. Both are working in the art department to recreate the assets that we all know from Fallout 3. Wonderside has continued to work on interiors and took some time to make us a swanky new logo. Joining Wonderside Productions in the interior and level design department is John, or better known as Wellpap. John is the lead exterior and environment designer for Beyond Skyrim Citadel. Now, for some bad news, our resident Doggo, Dogtooth CG, and art director is currently in the hospital for an unknown length of time, but is recovering, so give him some love, people. He is out of the hospital now, and he has recovered. So that is awesome news. So we've got continued Springvale development and more continued Springvale development. Honestly, this is all looking absolutely insane, especially with these cinematic screenshots. Wonderside recently created the interior for Silver's house in Springvale, so I thought it was time to implement her. Moving on, we've got Musa is in the middle of a move, but she has still gone above and beyond to deliver the classic Metro entrance in all its high poly glory. And you can see we've got some screenshots of Super Duper Mart. And then Tainted, not Talented, is still working away on his R91 assault rifle. So I guess I was actually saying his name wrong. It's Tainted. The R91 assault rifle looks dramatically improved from the previous screenshots that we saw in the other updates. And then we've also got the fact that it's got some attachments, including a long scope and a suppressor. So there will be modifications inside of this project as well. And then we've got Mirelurk hatchlings on the Potomac, more Springvale, because we'll never get enough Springvale apparently. And then we've got another screenshot of the landscape with the prepared for the future Vault Tech Today billboard. Moving on, we've got the view of Robco's facility, and you can see that quite a bit is done in the wasteland here. We've got the Tenpenny Courtyard, and this is looking absolutely fantastic. Tenpenny, all of these updates right here look absolutely insane. And Wonderside, as usual, providing great looking interiors. Here we have Tenpenny Tower bottom floor. This looks absolutely insane. It looks nicer than any of the interiors I've seen in Fallout 4 itself. So Wonderside, you're doing a great job. Same with everyone else. Absolutely insane updates. But that's not where it ends. Moving to Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland Project update on May 18th. Welcome to the May Project update for Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland. Over the past few weeks, most of my team has been very busy with life. Who needs it? So progress has slowed. As it seems to be becoming the norm, I would like to welcome more new team members, including X-Gamer, Callum, and Silverine Walrus. Silverine Walrus is doing some absolutely amazing work right now. He's the one behind all of the BioShock-inspired mods. X-Gamer is being the author of the B-35C Heavy Brotherhood armor, and Silverine Walrus being a walrus. And in this update, we got the update that Dogtooth CG was doing well in the hospital, and that he expected to be out in the next week or two. He will be overhauling all the interior lighting and putting the 3D asset creators to work. Unoctium has been looking into the best way to emulate the starting sequence of Vault 101, and is in the early stages of implementation. So as for all the screenshots that we got in this update, we got a house on a hill, because we want to see as much as we possibly can. A baseball, anyone? X-Gamer's metal armor blockout. This is not completed in this image. An old friend Lays, and I'm sure y'all know what this image is right here. I'll let you figure it out for yourself. Vault 101 during the escape. Callum is working on Fort Independence interior, and as you can see, it's coming along quite well. And Naf himself and Wonderside Media teaming up to work on the Megaton player house. The player house and the suite in Tenpenny Tower will work like the home plate in Fallout 4, so you will be able to create an extent of items, but you won't be able to use absolutely everything that you would in the normal open world settlements. Silverine Walrus has been recreating some of the Enclave propaganda from scratch, redrawing it by hand. This also means the XO2 power armor by Unoctium and Dogtooth will be included, which is absolutely fantastic news because that's a great set of armor. And finally, a big thanks to Wasteland Melody for giving us permission to use his Chinese assault rifle. And then we got a nice little teaser kind of trailer. Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland teaser, Alpha, and Omega. And I'm just gonna go ahead, let you sit back and watch.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely.
All right, moving on to Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland Project update in June, on June 4th. Welcome to the June project update for Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland. This month has been a busy one for me, plenty of bank holidays working behind the bar and family getting married, but my amazing team has not slowed, pumping out quality content even while I was away. First thing I'd like to do is welcome the new team members. Joining us this month, we have Alex4949, Rice Calculator, and Kung Fu Man. Alex has joined the team with one thing in mind: the Enclave. He will be working on Raven Rock and any other Enclave-related locations. Rice Calculator, I'm still unsure as to what a Rice Calculator is, will be working with Unoctium to provide animated quest icons for all of the quests in Fallout 3. Finally, Kung Fu Man is assisting myself with general implementation and the creation of new weapons. Work from these three guys will be shown in this update. Now, at the end of last month, I published a short teaser showing a few shots of the Capital Wasteland. I hope it gave people an idea of what to expect. It definitely did. It looks absolutely awesome. I'd also like to say thank you to Lieutenant Commander for allowing us to use his amazing classic sniper, and Gringan Urchin for allowing us to use his Mauser pistol. So here is some amazing images of Raven Rock by Alex4949. These are looking absolutely insane. And then we've got some Vault 101 images from Callum. All of these are looking incredible. Then we've got Lucky's Groceries. We've got Andale Interiors, which is really dark. And yeah, there's a lot going on here. Super Duper Mart by Callum. The animated quest icons by Rice Calculator, and these look phenomenal. How professional all of this work is just blows my mind. How these people are not actual game developers just boggles my mind, because a lot of this work is better than the work that I see coming out of actual game developers. And then we've got a random barn in the waste by Naf. We've got the Black Hawk, which is messing with the legendaries. Then we've got Kung Fu Man's hunting rifle, which looks spot on. Absolutely awesome. We've got the Chinese pistol. This is the Mauser pistol that Gringan Urchin is allowing them to use in the Fallout 4 Capital Wasteland Project, which the sniper rifle by Lieutenant Commander. And this sniper rifle just looks absolutely amazing. Just wonderful. But anyways, moving on, because we're not done yet. Fallout 4 the Capital Wasteland Project update July 4th. Hey guys and gals, welcome to the July project update for Fallout 4 the Capital Wasteland. We have stuff to show from every department in my team today, including a standalone release. New 3D assets, exterior and interior development. One thing I feel like I must reiterate is that this is a side project for the Road of Liberty team and the others involved. We are doing this because we enjoy it, not because anyone is entitled to it. There is and never will be a set release date because we are not a professional studio, and unfortunately I can't predict the future. Now I'd like to go over the new team members this month. We have some assets coming from Rice Cakes. Stark Hornet is joining the interiors department. Stealth Suit Mark II is joining as an artist for the project, and Alex H1 is working on the 32 pistol. So we've got the Enclave Hellfire power armor, the 32 pistol by Alex H1, and we've got what looks to be a homemade silencer. We've got something that looks like a muzzle brake, compensator, a different type of cylinder, stock, and we also have what looks to be like a rifle scope. So absolutely fantastic work being done there. We've got Tainted's classic 10mm pistol, and of course it will also support modifications. It's looking like all the weapons in this mod will have attachments available for them. And then some updates on the classic metal armor by XGamer60. It's looking like some progress is being made. It looks a lot higher quality than previously. Some Enclave assets by Alex4949. You got to remember that these are low resolution images of them. It looks as if they're screenshots from inside the GEC itself. And then we've got Mason District Park by Wonderside Productions. Some updates on GNR, Galaxy News Radio. Chevy Chase Alley by NAFNAF as well. The Chevy Chase Street by NAFNAF. Paradise Falls by NAFNAF, another iconic location in Fallout 3. It's definitely good to see this one, and the amount of things that are done, just it looks like everything is done in all these locations that they show. Super Duper Mart by Callum. Again, all of these are looking like amazing progress. The German Police Headquarters by Stark Hornet. The Citadel A-Ring by Wonderside Productions. And the Citadel Laboratory by Wonderside Productions with Liberty Prime. I just can't even imagine this project being canceled. But again, don't keep your hopes up because anything can happen. But anyways, moving on to Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland Project update August. This is the most recent update and the last segment of this video. And if we get a September update, I'll be sure to give you guys that update as well. And that'll be probably on the day that the update comes out. So be sure to keep your eyes out for that one. Welcome to the August project update for Fallout 4, the Capital Wasteland. Got bad and good news this month. Let's get the bad out of the way first. As some may know, our sister project Fallout 4 New Vegas has collapsed in the past weeks because of poor management and crippling lack of modding knowledge. All hope is not lost though. A small group of the developers have preserved and corrected the mistakes of the past, starting fresh and stronger than ever. One of the main level designers, Callum, has had to take some time away from the project due to family issues. All the best to him, and I hope to see him return in the future. Now for the good, with Fallout 4 New Vegas collapsing, some very talented people found their way to me. Toasty Fresh has started working on Lincoln's repeater, Ted is working on interiors, Y'all Know Who will be taking on some exterior locations, and Selassie is retexturing the Wasteland. Alex H1 and Junders Plunkett are smashing through any assets I throw at them. Some stuff is shown below, but much more is coming. I would like to extend my thanks to Flanarn, the lead of Fallout 4 Cascadia, for continued support in this. Without him, we would be well up shit creek without a paddle. With his team's help, we have been able to improve our workflow. This means I can now extend an invitation for anyone who has the ability to work within the creation kit to join us, which is fantastic news. Make sure you jump on that if you're a mod author. If you are able to work on interiors, exteriors, script, or create assets, please join up on the Road to Liberty Discord. Link to that will be down in the description. And check out the hashtag information channel for more info on who to talk to. So now we got a bunch of image updates. First of which being Nathan and Maya's House by NafNaf95, Craterside Supply by Wonderside Media. Moving on into the interiors for Megaton. We've got Craterside Supply again, but the level above. And then we've got Grey Ditch and it looks like it's making some amazing progress. The Mall No Man's Land by NAF, the Mall Trenches by NAF, National Archives Building by NAF, the Capitol Building by NAF. Everything is looking absolutely fantastic. We've got the Bus Stop by Junder's Plunkett, Lincoln's Repeater by Toasty Fresh, not quite textured yet, but the mesh looks absolutely amazing. And then we have a house that was modeled by Alex H1. The textures are from Fallout 4, and the renders are done by Sovereign Walrus. And the last bit of this update is the first aid box. Model and textures are by Alex H1, and the renders are by Sovereign Walrus. Again, this mod is not guaranteed to come out, but it is making some damn amazing fucking progress, and it's backed by some amazing mod authors trying to recreate a game that's nostalgic for all of us, Fallout 3 in the Fallout 4 engine. They don't have to do this, they're just doing it as a side project, possibly releasing it to us in the future, which would be absolutely amazing. I will be following this project every single update that we get. I'm a part of the Discord server, and I will be sure to give you guys updates anytime that, well, we get updates. If there are any other big mods out there that are doing big things like Fallout Cascadia or Fallout the Capital Wasteland Project or Fallout 4 New Vegas, things like that, let me know down in the comments. I would love to learn about some new projects, maybe even make some videos on them. Honestly, this is definitely the project that I'm excited about the most right now. And I'll be sure to stay active in the comments for the first little bit. But anyways, until next time, this is Epoxy, signing off.